Welcome to the MVP.
It's the Man Drew Podcast.
Yeah, we back again. You know what I'm saying? To give you an abbreviated show of what we normally do. But we was going to give it a break because Thanksgiving time, you know what I'm saying? People had things to do. But something happened last night that we could not just sit by and idly let it go by without you hearing us say anything about it. And next week would just be too long to talk about it. Last night we had the great Mike Tyson and the great Roy Jones fight last night. So of course we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna give our little spew of how we felt about it and stuff like that before we let you guys go. But did you see the festivities last night?
I saw the festivities. I was there with no popcorn or no candy corn and no Zeppelis. Zeppelis ain't nothing but a powdered donut. Well, not a powdered donut, but a funnel cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a funnel cake. But in New York, we call them Zeppelis. You know what I'm saying? Just like we call subs heroes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Zeppelis is a little bit smaller also. So they like pick the funnel cake apart already and just drop it in there. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. So it come out looking like a hush puppy with powdered sugar. But it don't taste like a hush puppy. But I was there nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Watching and enjoying the show. You know what I'm saying? I got to see two greats go at it before they died. You know what I'm saying? I can't ask for much more. You know what I'm saying? I was, I got to see, my boy is Roy Jones Jr. That's my favorite boxer of all time. So I'm thrilled anytime he, takes the canvas, wins, losses, or draws. You know what I'm saying? But we don't do draws around here. I wear draws. You know what I'm saying? As he said at the ending. So that's how that goes.
First off, I want to shout out the matches before we talk about the main event. The two fights before, Nate Robinson and Jake Paul, I don't know, whatever. Don't really want to talk about them. But Jake Paul and Nate Robinson fight didn't last that long, but I think it might be the most talked about fight in the history of boxing.
Sure was.
First of all, I want to say Nate Robinson wrong for going up in that ring looking like that. I ain't never seen nobody go up in no ring rushing in with their head. Like, nigga, you just giving them somewhere to hit. I mean, every time rushed in, like, he only threw one punch, and that's the grab punch. Like, he did double punches and then grab. And finally, that nigga backed up.
That nigga did Superman fly.
Yeah. Sadu was saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He said, I see the punches going, but they don't never come back. He said, the arm got to go and come back. Man. And, yeah, Nate Robinson didn't know what he was doing. They got that ass mollywopped on national TV. God, dog.
So did.
Man.
Look how hard man.
You see how hard he fell on his face?
I saw that. You know what's crazy? This is it's a perfect segue because the whole night, right? Because we're gonna talk about it, right? Mm-hmm. It reminded me of Rocky IV. That's the fight that reminded me of Rocky IV. Jake Paul, white, so you could say he Drago, going against Nate Robinson, dark like Apollo Creed, little built like Apollo Creed, real chisel. You know what I'm saying? I can say that, comfortable with my masculinity. You know what I'm saying? And the way he fell was like when Rocky was holding the towel and you saw Apollo falling in slow motion, face first, and hit the canvas. That's how the boy looked. And I was just like, my God. I just want to let y'all know all hoopers are not represented by Nate Robinson when it comes to these. So tread lightly, okay? He don't speak for the majority. He speak for whatever that shit was. He speak for his family. He don't speak for everybody, okay? That was terrible, man. That was terrible. I was just saying, nigga, get up. Get up.
And that wasn't his first knockdown. That's what's crazy. It sure wasn't. One of them, he got hit in the back of the head. I give him that. But, nigga, he was going to get whooped anyway. Well, I saw the first punches he threw. I said, he going to get knocked out. That's what I told Lan. I was like, he going to get knocked out like this. He better stop this. That nigga kept on rushing in with that head. And, boy, he got knocked clean out. man, you ever go night night, nigga? Ever go night night? That nigga went night night. That nigga was just like Kevin Hart daddy. That nigga was an octopus. Had eight arms. Nigga, God, dog.
Steve. Oh, so y'all just gonna jump me? Okay. Yes, really, Dad. An octopus. Yeah, that was terrible, man. That was terrible, but it was good to see, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, boxing isn't nothing but, it's pure entertainment. It's the purest form. Even a slow fight, you get some glimpses of some hard punches, some nice combos, a flurry here and there. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that fight got over so soon, honestly, because I did have things to do in the morning. I had to go get my medical done. So, like, waiting for Roy and Tyson to come on, like, it really sped things up a little bit for me. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Thank you, Nate, for taking a dive the way that you did. Not without proper cause. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you couldn't handle. Nigga told you eat an appetizer. He gave you the whole meal instead. You know what I'm talking about? One hit a quitter.
That boy got told out. Yeah.
Terrible. I don't want to see him ever get back in the ring. Jake Paul is now 2-0. So, I mean, he has the right to talk shit to whomever he wants. He's undefeated.
No, he don't. He don't have no right to call out Floyd Mayweather and tell him to sign a contract. No, he don't.
He called out Floyd?
Floyd Mayweather, yes.
I saw him say something about McGregor, but I didn't know about Floyd.
Yeah, he had said something about Floyd first. He gonna get mollywopped against McGregor. I don't care what people say. Do that UFC shit. McGregor gonna tear his ass up. Shoot, even Floyd had a problem fighting McGregor at first until he got his tactic down, because he was rushing in like a fighter. You can tell he was punching. They wanted to scoop him up because that UFC. So, but yeah, nah. Jake Paul better stay his ass with people that be on TV. You know what I'm talking about? Leave them niggas alone. Like, don't get me wrong, he got the stance. He look all right, but he cannot beat no professional boxer. Somebody said he should have called out Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis said that he would have been sitting right next to, he'd have been laying right next to Nate Robinson. He called him out. Oh man. But shout out to Nate Robinson. Hope he sent the message, said he was better, he was good. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? He was well rested.
He was well rested. Well rested. Yeah, he got to sleep. That's for sure.
Shout out to Nate. That definitely wasn't any kind of draw, because we wear draws. On to the next one. The main event. Mike Tyson against Roy Jones. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When they walked to the ring, I looked at both of them and I said, boy, these niggas look old as hell, boy. They look old. I could not call a winner on the walkout. I'm like, Mike Tyson don't even look as menacing as he used to look. These old ass niggas right here. But that quickly changed when Mike Tyson started doing his old moves, rushing towards Roy. And I instantly got scared for Roy at that moment, because it sounded like thunder coming to Roy, man. Roy did the right thing. Roy covered that nigga up the whole match. Roy said, hell nah. Man. But what you saw, man, when they first came out, man, how you feel about it?
Tyson set the tone, to be honest. I know it's an exhibition, but that boy was in there ready to go, you know what I'm saying, the full 8 and go as hard as he possibly could. So it looked like Roy's, strategy was to try to tire Tyson out. You know what I'm saying? He was in there trying to dance, put on a show, you know what I'm saying? It was for charity and everything like that. So I appreciate that, but you could tell when he was getting hit. Even Snoop was like, oh, get them ribs off the grill. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to lie, man. Like, I enjoy somebody without common knowledge of the sport, like a real, just regular casual fan doing commentary. Because Snoop was saying the shit that everybody would be saying right now. You know what I mean? As far as how we would be talking in our groups or settings like that. So I did like that. I don't know, man. It just it was slow, you know. They had moments, especially for their age, pardon me, where you could see, you know, a flashback of what they were. Tyson's fighting style has not changed at all from the time he got to the ring until now. He's the same brute force. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't not bring the fight to you. Roy, you know what I mean? Like I said, he's always been a showman, dropping the hands, taunting, things like that, trying to bait you. There were a couple solid punches that he, you know, threw at Mike as well, but I wanted to see him let the hands go a little bit more. And he didn't actually do so until like round 7, when he just started, you know, love tapping a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing with not trying to, you know, put any pain on him, but you know what I'm saying? He was just showing I still got it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But by that time, to me, man, Mike had already won. Not gonna lie to you. Like the first few rounds, clear. You got to give it to the aggressor, because he's landing shots as well. He's landing them body shots. So I mean, you can't dismiss that. You can't dispel that Tyson didn't have a game plan and he stuck to it. So it was great to see, though, man. I'm glad they both was able to stay on their feet and walk out of the ring, visibly tired, but you know, like I said, they did what they were supposed to do. They didn't try to go in there and kill nobody, you know what I'm saying, or really inflict damage upon one another. They just let it be what it was. It's a show for people, but it wasn't, you know what I mean.
Mike Tyson was trying to kill Roy.
You know what was funny? Tyson had a showmanship. I forget what it was. He got like real low, like he was about to hit a smooth uppercut, because you know Roy was in there fucking around and shit, and Tyson was like, "I'm about tired of this shit," and got real low, and then what you doing? So it was. I mean, for me, man, it was just one of them things, man. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see. It was good to see.
Yeah, it definitely was good, man. Me, I wasn't as mad as some people about the draw. Just because if you look at the fight, they spent most time holding. And it wasn't, I think it was Roy, because Roy was like, let me hold this nigga. I'm not as fast as I used to be. Even that one-arm punch when he could look away, that shit was slow as hell now. Like, he couldn't do it right. One time, he was just out there. He was just stuck out there. He never put his arm back. I was like, bring it back. But, yeah, I think it, because once they clinched up, Roy, then he would do these little taps. He would tap him. So that count as a punch. So once you look at that, it's kind of, he boxed.
It don't matter how hard you hit him.
Yeah, he boxed as far as the strategy. He was like, I'm not going to beat this nigga. I'm not going to knock him out. But let me take these little intricate points. Like I'm going to clinch up, and then as long as he let me, I would just keep on punching real quick, just tapping him. And then I'm getting points off the scorecard that way. So I'm not mad as far as the draw. Now, he should have got points taken away after a while, because he kept on clinching the whole fight. Like, after a while, it's like the referee tell you 8 rounds, they can stop clinching, like, fight. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Mike Tyson said, I'm not mad about the tie. He said, yeah, we'll do this again. He said, that nigga
I want to see them too again.
John Gray, his name was John Gray, the announcer. He said, will you think about doing this legitimately? He's like, hell nah. Like, nigga, I'm 50-some years old.
Oh,
I'm gonna do this for a belt. Like, he's like, man, come on. Shout out to Roy. Him to
be like, but nah, Hopkins fighting for no reason.
But shout out to Roy. Because Roy was sitting up there doing that interview at the end, visibly in pain. He was hurt. That boy Reeves was told
that boy was resting his hands on his belt, like
he couldn't even breathe.
And he said, shout out to Pensacola about 50 times, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that nigga wanted to put it on Pensacola, boy.
He was gone.
Your Pensacola don't take that. That nigga try to put him not fighting to get on y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Go everybody in Pensacola say, well, yeah, Roy, we want you to fight again. You know what I'm saying? Put it on him, put it back on him. He try to throw that shit off on y'all. In Pensacola, say in Pensacola, because that's where I'm from. In Pensacola, say they won't be out there. I'm going back out there. That nigga ain't getting back out there. That's a wrap on that. Mike Tyson do it too. Mike Tyson said, well, you know what I'm saying? At least he'll be on the card then. He'll fight somebody else or something. But who he gonna fight?
He'll be on the card. But I want, like, who you gonna fight though? Like,
I can tell you what, Evander Holyfield was talking shit to Mike Tyson. Did you see that? Evander Holyfield talking shit before this fight, talking about stop dodging him, get in the ring with him. Holyfield gonna not get knocked the fuck out by Mike Tyson if he go back in that ring. You thought he ate your ear, but that nigga gonna take a piece of your brain off if he hit you with some of that shit he was throwing at Roy Jones. Just chill out, man. Just chill out. That nigga.
That's real history right there. That's not an exhibition. I don't care what you say. That's the real fight. That's the MGM Grand right there, brother. Like niggas would come out for that. You know what I'm saying? Real deal and Mike. You know what I'm saying? So.
Mike just looks so old, man, because he lost all that weight too. So he looked old. Like, yeah, it is what it is. But I'm still scared of that nigga. When he first started off, he started rushing for Roy. I said, oh shit, hold up, nigga. I still be scared.
Man on the planet, still is.
Yeah, man.
54 years old, boy, ain't never changed. Still got the black trunks with no socks, black combat boots. Go ahead, Nick. You a bad man.
I can't get out of my head how Nate Robinson fell, though, boy. I know that nigga was hearing melodies from heaven when he hit that ground, boy. Yeah, damn. But that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that participated last night. Dope ass fight, man. Just wanted to get on here and talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
Right off of the Thanksgiving holiday. Don't worry, next week we have something a little longer for you guys.
Much more substantial. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. But you know what I'm saying? For right now, this is what we got for you. Shout out to you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in every week. We appreciate it. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification button. If you don't do that, you probably won't see our stuff. I've been seeing a lot of people saying they don't get the notifications when they come up. So hit the bell, nigga, so you can get that notification when we drop, soon as we drop. You got anything for our book before we get up out of here?
No, not at all. Once again, Franz touched on everything. Thank you guys. We're gonna keep it going. You keep it moving. We're gonna keep pushing. All right. So just catch us next week, and hopefully your holidays was great. You know that y'all got to spend time with your family. Hopefully y'all didn't buy no pies and say that you baked them yourself. We got a big Kappa Dapper up in here. I don't know. Maybe we'll throw that picture out. We'll show his progress. That's what we'll do. We'll talk about his progress next week. Okay.
I'll put the picture out there.
We gonna put it in. Well, let me talk about it right now.
I'm not gonna put the old picture. We'll talk about I'll put the old picture in the next episode, but I'll put the new picture, and just so they can get in their head, like, okay, do these pies look good, or do they look like patty pies, or I mean, just so they can see. But yeah, I'll throw the picture in there right there.
All them bad boys out. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, once again, hopefully everybody had a great time. You know, you had a full belly. I know leftovers be banging and stuff like that. But like I said, just hopefully you enjoyed your family time. You know, being around your loved ones and have some good food. So
we'll see you next time. It's been MVP. Peace out.
Pray for me. Pray for book. Do everything I can.